Hey everyone, Shabby Gamer here, and welcome back to another episode of our FIFA 17 Return to Glory here. Where we're trying to get Man United back to the heights they used to be when Sir Alex Ferguson was in charge. That's the plan anyway. We made a lot of transfers over the past 3 episodes. And we're going to continue making some more today, hopefully. But first things first, let's do some training. Now, Rashford's already got up 1 point, skill point this season already. Hopefully we can get up some more. We're also going to go for... Who do we want to do? You're very, very close to 72, so I really want to do you if I can. I know some of these people are going to really struggle to do some of those ones we're setting for them, aren't they? Dahoud was very, very good in his debut in the last episode. Kovalenko's looking decent as well. Let's give you a medium one, because you might do well at a medium one. I don't know if that works a bit better, maybe. Centre-backs, Jimenez and Bailey are going to be our main 2 players. There we go, Smalling's up to an 85 now, excellent. Maybe Hernandez would do well to be levelled up a little bit. Let's give you a bit of El Rondo, and that's a bit more difficult one. And full-backs, we've got a young right-back, haven't we? Maybe he'll be good to... Maybe Cancelo, because he's our first choice player, isn't he? So maybe we'll do a bit of him. Give you a bit of that. And let's simulate all of those. Hopefully we can get some good results. Rashford got an A, lovely. Which means Rashford's stats are going flying up. He's getting close to 78 now. Also, Lottin got a C, which is decent. Kovalenko got a C. Hernandez got a B, and Cancelo got a B as well. So pretty good results in those bit of training. Get some of our players up quite some. Right now, monetary-wise, we have money to spend. Not a huge amount. Let's have a look at our shortlist. Now, like I said in the last episode, I would like to get a right back, a left back, and a right midfielder. For me, I think a right midfielder might be the actual, what's the words I'm looking for? Priority. That's the words I'm looking for. So Bernardo Silva, they wanted quite a lot of money for. Gelson Martins is a player I was trying to buy. They would like for him. We don't know enough to suggest how much they want. We've got 22 million left. We need to sell some more players first, because I don't think we're going to get him for 22 million. We could get Grimaldo, because they want 19 million for Grimaldo. And it means we do have an extra left back. So if we, let's be cheeky and see if we can get away with 15, because we could do with saving a little bit of money. We do have a couple of players up for sale at the moment. I think Damian is in talks with a club. Which should go through pretty soon, hopefully, which will give us a bit of money as well. That's another 10 million. But let's advance forward and see if we can get a few of these players off our books. And get the money in for them, obviously, as well. So we've got quite a few young players and a few fringe players we're not using either. We've had an offer for Regan Paul, which we will accept. £500,000 ain't bad, is it, from Shrewsbury? We'll take that. I think he's pretty decent. I think this guy's got a potential of 80 overall. Obviously, that's not good enough for us, but for lower league teams like Shrewsbury, it's a good one, isn't it? Oh, got a game against Bournemouth coming up soon, on the 14th. That's crept up quick. Atletico Madrid's offer for Daley Blind and have decided to go ahead, which is great. We've sold Darmian for £12 million. That's put some more money in the kitty, which is nice. We'll wait and see what happens with the Grimaldo deal first. And Benfica are happy with 15. No, they're not happy with 15. Okay. That's 17. I really want to just try and save as much money as we can. 17 million would be a nice offer, though, I think. Go forward another 2 days, and we've got the game against Bournemouth. Player sold. There we go. Another player off the books. And let's go have a quick look at that. So we've now got 65 million to spend. Excellent. So we sold Daley Blind for 14. And we sold Regan Paul, so we've got 65 million. So that means that even if we spend... Yeah, this is good. Even if we spend 19 million on Grimaldo, we're still going to have about 40-odd million. Oh, maybe more than that, aren't we? We're going to have, say, 46 million to spend, which means we can go ahead now and try and get that Gelson Martinez. Now, I know he's good because... Gelson Martin, sorry. I know he's good because I've used him in Ultimate Team, and he's really, really quick. And I think he has got a good potential in this game as well. Around about an 88, which is good. So we might go for him. Where are you? Gelson Martins. Approach to buy. We're going to offer 20. I don't know what I offered last time. I'm going to offer 20 because I can't remember what I offered last time. I know I can quite easily find it, but I'm going to offer 20, and then when they come back and say no, we can find out how much they want us to pay for him. But if we could get him for that, then that leaves us the money left to buy another right back, which we can't buy Pereira because he's out on loan. I'm not going to pay 43 million for Serge Aurier, so I might have to do a bit more research into who's available. But then again, we might end up not selling some of the players as well, so we might end up having to keep players like Antonio Valencia, for example. Now, what changes should we make in our team? Of course, we did make the big signing of Asensio in the last episode. So let's bring him forward to our best players. And I think I'm actually going to bring him straight on the pitch. Unfortunately, Kabelenko, you're no longer going to be on the bench. And I think we're going to play Asensio and play some Mata. De Hood was very good. I think I might keep the same teams that played against Leicester because they did play very, very well. Although, shall we play Rashford? Let's play Rashford because it's only Bournemouth. So we might be able to get away with some of our not necessarily weaker players. And Chris Smalling could come in place of Eric Bailey as well. Why can't I get to Pogba from Jimenez? So let's do that. Lafont's actually 76 rated. We could probably get away with using him at some point. Let's bring Tielemans in for Pogba and rest Pogba as well then. Because since we're playing a game against Bournemouth, it's probably we can make these couple of risks. Let's also put Lottin on the bench because we might be able to use him in this game. And actually, let's play Depay instead of Marshall. There we go. For not making many changes, we're going to make tons, eh? So we'll save that, and then we'll go into the game against Bournemouth. And hopefully we'll start the Premiership off with a win. Cancelo forward to Asensio. Rashford into Asensio on his debut for the goal. And he does get it in somehow. It was Messi. It wasn't Messi. It was nowhere near Lionel Messi, but it is Marco. Is it Marco Asensio? Well, Asensio's got the goal anyway on his debut. He should have really got the goal here, but I don't know. Just waited a bit too long and played into the back of the defender. And then the ball luckily bounced back and he managed to get the tap in into the back of the net. And that's 1-0 up here against Bournemouth. We have dominated the early portion of the match and the goal is only what we deserve, really. And Asensio marking his debut with a goal. A player who I think is going to be absolutely incredible for us over the years. And that's goal number 1 for him in the Premier League, of course. 1-0. That's nearly £13 million for us. And scored his debut. Oh, what on earth was that? Come on, De Gea. There's no way you're letting that pass you, De Gea. That is awful goalkeeping. That was dead centre of the goal. Oh, you got nutmegged from bloody 30 yards, my friend. How's that happened? I didn't even think that was a dangerous position. Oh, that is poor. That is poor, De Gea. And it's back to 1-1. I didn't realise putting the difficulty level up would just make your goalkeeper worse, but evidently that's been the case. 1-1. Tielemans. Asensio. De Hood sees the run of Cancelo. It's a good run. He's behind the defensive line. Plays it in. Rashford! What a goal. Marcus Rashford gets it. But great run by Cancelo down the right-hand side. Found beautifully by De Hood. And what a lovely ball that was. And Cancelo just runs straight in there. Plays the little ball back. And Rashford was the furthest man forward. And was able to tap it past the goalkeeper. We don't deserve to be back in this game. We really don't. Bournemouth have really pummeled us since we scored, really. And they've obviously scored their goal. But we're back in the lead thanks to Marcus Rashford's goal. 2-1. Luke Shaw chasing Afobe back. We don't want to concede a goal now. Afobe's got it past Shaw. Oh no, Max Gradle scored. Another complete and utter defensive travesty on our side. And I have conceded the goal. Look at that. I ran straight past him again. Oh, that is awful. I've really got to sort myself out tackling-wise. This is why I really struggled online when I played against people. I just can't tackle. And we've given up a 2-1 lead. We've lost our lead twice in this game now to go back to drawing the game against Bournemouth. I thought we would have had Bournemouth, you know. I thought we had them. Let's see if we can get a goal before the game ends. Centre out wide to Mkhitaryan. No, that's it. Oh my God, they literally must have scored one of the last touches of the game. And we've thrown away 2 leads to draw this game 2-2. I'm not happy with that, and I'm assuming you guys are laughing your head off at my poor defensive display, because both those... Well, saying that the first goal, I'm very much blaming David De Gea for. I think that was terrible work by David De Gea. Second goal was all my default, really. David De Gea got nutmegged from 30 yards for the first one. The second one was all my poor defensive work. 2-2. We need to do better than this if we want to win the league this year. I'm annoyed with that. Should we have a look at the ratings? Rashford got up a 9.4. Cancelo paid an 8.8 down the right-hand side. He's been a very, very good signing. I suggest him if you are looking for a right-back. I think he only cost us like £9 million. And he's been a very good player for us so far. A lot of pace on that right-hand side. I think he starts as a 79. And I think he's got potential to go up to like an 86. When there's not a lot of good left and right backs around. So that's actually not a bad sort of value, is it, to get up to. So Arsenal beat Liverpool 3-1. Which means we're ahead of Liverpool by a point. Which I think is probably going to be... probably should be something that we aim for. Be ahead of Liverpool by a point all times. Right, let's do some more of this. Should we do some more Rashford? Because he's close to getting up another stat point, isn't he? And let's go for some... Let's go for some chance creation. Because he's doing pretty well on these difficult ones, isn't he? Marshall's now up to an 83. Fantastic. You're close to getting up to a 72, aren't you? But so you're not playing games, are you? So it's important that we do train people like you. So we're going to train you on that. Because if you do well on that, you will go up to the next level. Midfielders. I'm going to leave the Hood for now. I'm going to go for a bit of Fosu Mensah. We're going to go for... Oh, let's go for that. Because if it works, then we're going to be laughing all the way to the bank with that one. Eric Bailey is very, very close to getting 83, but he's playing every game, so I don't really want to waste the training on the people that are playing games because it's probably not worth it. Let's go for a bit of 1-on-2 defending for Hernandez, and then fullbacks, maybe you, Buenel. Let's go for you. Let's go for you a bit of a medium one because we don't want to push you too hard because you're not as good as the rest of the players. So let's put that into simulation. Hopefully get some good results out of those. Oh, that was bad. That was bad results, actually. Everyone's stats still go up a little bit, just not as high as they possibly could have done. So that's not too bad. Right, let's whiz forward a bit more. See if we can get a few more of our players in. Right, transfer offer. We've had an offer for Antonio Valencia for $6.5 million. I'm going to push you, I'm afraid, for $7.5 million. I don't really want to sell him for much less. He's 80 rated, and that's his limit, I think, so he's not going to get any better. 17 million for Grimaldo. That means we've saved 2 million off of the valuation they wanted off of him, so that's not too bad. And 15 mil. Again, he's going to be very much a player that's probably going to share that first team role with Luke Shaw. So we're going to do a bit of that. Squad rotation player. So that'll give us 2 left backs, which will be a great position to be in. So we need another right midfielder, and then if we can have the money left at the end for another right back, then I will be very happy. Morgan Schneiderlin we've got an offer for, which is pretty good. You only want to pay 15. He's worth 19. Come on. Give me 19 for him. It's a lot of money. I need that money to buy more players. Right. Gelson Martin's accepted for 20 million. Lovely. That gives us a lot of money left now to... invest in other players. I like that. I like that a lot. I'm happy with that. Gelson Martins is a really good player on Ultimate Team. He's got a lot of pace, and I think that might be a nice alternative to having Mkhitaryan. Leicester City, they want to spend much more than that. They only want to spend $6.5 million. Okay, we'll accept that. If that's all you're going to offer, then I'd rather just clear the space and get the money in, to tell the truth. So we'll do a bit of that. Grimaldo is accepted, so we accept that offer and bring in a new left back. So that gives us 2 decent left backs in our squad now. So Grimaldo and Luke Shaw. He's arrived, so he's actually ready to go in and play the game against Southampton, should we want him to. Which I think we might actually do. Found all I could in Germany, says the scout. Okay, that's good for you. Serge Aurier has been approached by Manchester City, and Paris have accepted £31 million. I'm not going to spend much of that. Germany is coming to an end. I'm not sure I'll find any more players. Great. That's about it. So it looks like we're ready to go straight into the Southampton game. Let's have a look at that. We need to find another right back, don't we? I don't know who a good right back is. Let me have a quick look at right backs with decent potential. We've got Cancelo already. Hector Bellerin we're not going to be able to get hold of, are we? There's Semedo from Benfica. Might be the only good player we can go for, Semedo, really. There's Carvajal, but we're not really going to get Carvajal. Semedo is probably the better one we can go for. Or there's Pereira, but can't get him because he's currently on loan. I think that's all we've really got the choice of is going for Semedo from Benfica. He might not be too bad of a player, though. Let's have a quick look. We've got 48 million left to spend. We're spending 20 on the right midfielder. So that leaves us 28 million left to buy Semedo, which should easily be enough. We're not far away being able to afford Aurier, though, are we? No, we'll keep Cancelo as our best player, I think, and we'll bring Semedo in as a backup slash alternative. What am I doing here? There we go, yeah. So reset. And I want to get Semedo. Nelson Semedo? Yep. Don't know how much he's going to cost us, but I can't imagine it's going to be too much. Let's approach to buy. Let's just go in for a bold £10 million and see what they say. That might end up being enough. And then once we've brought all these players, then we've got all the players that I want, and then I can go a little bit out of the box and try and buy some good young players to build up our squad. And just about young players now, we've got a bit of extra money left, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the office and I'm going to spend some money on some youth scouts. Right, who have we got? I want ones that are good. So I've got Sam Clark, who's pretty decent. We'll hire him in. Is there anyone else that's good in here? This guy from Greece looks like the one. So we'll buy him. And I need another one. I'm not spending money on him. Is he the only one available? Well, I'll wait till next turn then and see if I can find the better one. So, Sam Clark, let's set you up a scouting network. I think it's going to be best to scout you in England because if I remember correctly, people get better results in the nation that they're from. So we're going to send you in there for 3 months, looking for any players, and then Damanios Christopoulos. Where do I want to send you to? I sort of want to send you to Brazil for some reason. Let's not go for Brazil actually. Let's go for something a bit different. Where do we want to have some good players from? Oh, I didn't mean to select that, but I've got in here now anyway, so we'll do it. Let's go for Portugal. Why not? Portugal seems to be a place where we can get some good players from. So let's go for Portugal for you. And we can start to get some good young players for our youth academy as well. It is one of our targets we'll get rid of them. It's one of our targets to make some money off youth players. Have we gone through them yet? I don't think we have we? Office. There we go. Board expertise. Let's have a quick look at these while we're here. So we need to make £2.5 million profit from youth player sales in 2 seasons. We need to sell a certain amount of certain amount of shirts within this season, which we're 81% through that already anyway. Financial, we need to increase the club's net worth by 10%. We need to win the league and win the FA Cup. And we need to win the Europa League and qualify for the Champions League. And we need to, in 3 years, win the Champions League. So they're not asking for much, just everything, basically. But yeah, that's enough of me blabbling on. Let's set our team up ready and go and face against Southampton. I'm thinking maybe taking Dahoud out. And so Tielemans, because Dahoud's been very good, we'll keep him. And putting Pogba in. We'll bring Ibra back in for Rashford, although Rashford did have a very good game. Anthony Martial, you're going to come back in at left midfield in place of Depay, who's now going to come back on the bench. And we do have a new player, and we've got Grimaldo. So let's bring you forward to here as well. That gives you an idea of still the players we have to sell, doesn't it? There's a lot of money still here, isn't there? Should we play? I think we're going to play Grimaldo, because Luke Shaw's played every game so far. So it'd be nice to give him a bit of a break. So we're going to play Grimaldo there, and I think we're laughing now. I think we're pretty happy with that. So let's accept those changes and go and face off against Southampton. There might be a little bit longer episode this one. We might end up playing more matches. That's just because I want to try and get the transfer window finished in this one episode and then we can start to blitz through the season then. But yeah, but let's get straight to this game against Southampton and see if we can actually get our first win of the season. Ibrahimovic sees the movement of Mkhitaryan. Mkhitaryan sees the run of Dahoud. Dahoud is in. Dahoud takes a shot, taking the deflection of Ibra. It's hit the post again. Oh, Dahoud's got it. Somehow, Dahoud. Dahoud! It's in the back of the net. Oh, that was so messy. That goal was so messy, but they all count. They all count, and it's a first goal of his Man United career for Dahoud, who has looked incredibly good, actually, I must say. It was so... Everything about that was just crazy. And then finally, we do manage to get the little toe poke goal there by Dahoud. I'm assuming that's how you pronounce his name. If I'm getting that wrong, then please let me know in the comment section, but I've been calling him Dahoud. It's all good in Dahoud. Especially when he gets himself his first goal in the Premier League. I'm sure he's going to get his stats up pretty quick as well. So 1-0 here against Southampton. It's been a pretty tentative, close game the first 36 minutes, but we do take the lead. Davis, oh, saved by De Gea. Classy with the ball in. Rashford heads it forward. There's no one up there, everyone defending. Come on, referee, blow the whistle. There we go, there it is. Oh my God. How the hell did we hold on to that? How the hell did we keep a hold of that lead? A 1-0 victory thanks to the goal from Dahoud in the first half. Oh, that was a good game, that was. We were a bit ripped off. We shouldn't have had a man sent off, I don't think. Look how many times we hit the post with Ibrahimovic is amazing. Crazy. Yeah, I don't think we should have a man sent off. You let me know in the comment section what you think, but I don't think that was a sending off in my opinion. I think we got done over there, really. But at least puts us on to 4 points in the Premier League now, which is good. Still better than Liverpool, because they lost their first game. So no matter what they do in their second game, we're still better than them. Next one is going to be in the League Cup. How many games do we have? I was hoping to get through the whole transfer window in this episode. Where's the fixture list? Calendar, there we go. Is this the last match of the month? No, we got two more. We've got one now against Crewe and then one against Hull. I think we're gonna probably do them extra 2 games in the next episode then maybe. We've sold Antonio Valencia. Gelson Martins is coming in. Fantastic. New player then. Excellent. New player arrived. Grimaldo is suspended because he got sent off. I don't think we should have been sent off, but there you go. And that leaves us £27 million left to spend on whatever we want to spend it on, basically. Which I'm pretty... We want to try and keep some money available to spend on other stuff, but if we don't need to spend it, we won't. I just do think we need another right back, just to give a little bit of support to Cancelo. That's the words. I think we need a little bit of backup to help him out, and then of course I think we're looking alright with the rest of the team. We've pretty much got 2 good players in every single position. So yeah, we'll call that it for this episode now. I hope you have enjoyed it. Of course, if you have, then please do let me know by hitting that like button. It really does help me out. And of course, if you are new around here and you've enjoyed it, you want to see some more, then please hit that subscribe button as well. As you can see, next episode we'll have a League Cup game against Crewe, so we'll get a chance to play a lot of our younger players and try them out from the start. And then we'll also have a league match against Hull, which hopefully should be 3 points in the bag as well. So yeah, I'll see you all in a few days' time for another episode of our FIFA 17 Return to Glory for Manchester United. I've been Shabby Gamer, thank you very much for watching,